Hi, Nanette. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's do a Friday Los Angeles Times crossword puzzle. This one posted on July 11th, 2025. The constructor is Wayne Bergman. The editor is Patty Verrill. And I'm John Appleseed. I'm your host here on the channel. And let's get into the puzzle. One across is startle. Don't know that. One down, West African capital. Let's get some crossing letters there. If I can activate these. There we go. Two down, Mean Girls star. Don't know that. Three down, stick the landing, so to speak. No. Four down, tiffs, plural. Not sure. Five down, request to be excused. An excuse or an alibi. 14 across, brown hue. No. 17 across, antelope who really loves bubblegum. I don't know. Has a question mark indicating some kind of joke. Obviously, an antelope loves bubblegum probably isn't a literal answer there. 20 across, sun-made morsels of raisin. Okay, there we go. That fits and gets us something in the puzzle to start working with. 23 across, crumb carrier. An ant. Accra could be the West African capital of Ghana. Ant for the crumb carrier. Lindsay Lohan was in Mean Girls, wasn't she? Is this nail it or ice it? Maybe. Alarm for startle. Tips can be rouse. Cocoa. Ace it for stick the landing. The same sense as nail it. Cocoa for a shade of brown. 18 down is forward. That is spelled like the introduction to a book. So let's try intro. 24 across, old Pontiac. Little GTO, you're really running fine. May I go? A literal request. Can I get out of here? Can I go? A request to be excused. Chewy. Impala is a kind of antelope. Chewy impala. Does that sound like something? 6 down, scratch removal device. Don't know. 6 across, get straight. 15 across is antler points. Antelopes have antlers, don't they? 7 down, new love singer Dua Blank. Don't know the song, but Dua Lipa was on Saturday Night Live, so I know the name. 8 down, ready for shipping. In a box, might fit. 9 down, some oral meds. Nope. And 10 down, Intel organization. Could be CIA or NSA. Get straight. With an N or a C? No. I'm going to try Chewy Impala. Just because it fits. I'm not quite sure I'm getting the joke. What is something that removes scratches? I'm going to try in a box as well. General Hospital Network, I guess that's ABC. Oral meds. Tines can be the points of a fork. Maybe they're the points of an antler as well. Then NSA instead of CIA. And a line for get straight. ATM are devices from which you remove money. Scratch, a slang term for money there. Okay, didn't think of that. Oral meds could be gel caps. 26 across, Wonderwall band. Oasis fits. 22 across, quiet summoned. Maybe, psst. Hey, come here, I want to tell you something. 11 across, place for de-stressing. Let's try spa. 16 across, silken trap. Could be a web, a spider's web. And 19 across, winter hazard. Ice, I would imagine. Snack cake with a swirl. 11 down, that's a Swiss roll. I learned about ho-hos long before I learned about Swiss rolls in my life, but the ho-hos are little small Swiss rolls. Bench press targets for short, 12 down, those are your pectoral muscles, your pecs. Ice for the winter hazard. And a bet is criminally aid for 13 down. 22 down, first of a kind. I'm not sure about that. 27 down, Arctic coaster. Sled. Chewy Impala. 28 across, expert on the hunt for the perfect eating utensil. Fork. Experience. That XP makes me think experiment or experiment. Experience, experiment. And then eating utensil could be a fork. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, Chevy Impala is a brand of car. We're changing the V to a U to make it a Chewy Impala. This is a Ford Explorer, but it's an Explorer searching for the perfect eating utensil, a perfect fork. Fork Explorer. Okay, we're taking names of cars and we're changing them around. 25 down, oft pickled pod is okra. And 34 across Magic on ESPN Carls would be the Orlando Magic, the basketball team. 32 across, personal pronoun. Not sure. 36 across, walks like a hippo. Lumbers, doesn't quite fit. 36 down, brown bag, sando. Sando, I guess, is short for for sandwich, because BLT, I think, is the answer, but it's kind of an abbreviation, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. So sando needs to be abbreviated in the clue per normal crossword conventions. 32 down, blackthorn fruit. That's a common crossword answer. Slow. His hair doth hang in riglets. His eyes are black as sloes. My happiness lies with him wherever he may go. So is she the personal pronoun, maybe? 36 across, walks like a hippo. Still don't know that. 41 across, ineffective shepherd of rhyme. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. Is it Bo Peep? What else could the sandwich be? I think this a B. I like Bo Peep. I'm more confident about that than I am about BLT. 33 down, fervently wish. Aspire to, or something like that. Tennis great Roger is Roger Federer. Knew it would come to me eventually. Plods for what a hippo does, and then PBJ, another classic sandwich. Okay, that goes in. Peanut butter and jelly. Is this a Jeep? Jeep something becomes a jeer. Yeah, one who organizes hecklers at a comedy club could be the person wrangling people to issue boos and jeers. He is the jeer wrangler. Pun on Jeep Wrangler. Hope. She for personal pronoun. 37 down, stitched is sewn. And 49 across, quartet voice could be tenor. That's what I sing. I can only sing the high part. It's the only part I know. 38 across, Hawks on ESPN crawls. So this is the Atlanta Hawks. We had Orlando Magic and Atlanta Hawks here. Pop icon John is Elton John. 39 down, records could be logs. 43 across, alley blank, alley oop. Either the comic strip or the basketball shot. Logs for records. 44 down, theory of forms, philosopher. I don't know that tile, but Plato certainly fits. Coltrane's horn. Coltrane played the saxophone. Don't you know he was the king of saxophone? Yes, indeed he was. Actually, that was about Coleman Hawkins, wasn't it? Yeah, but this is about Charlie Coltrane. Wrong song, but wrong artist. 27 down, Arctic Coast. Is that sled? Spanish title is Senora. Sled, I guess. Put off, delay. 31 down, bright line is a ray, like a ray of golden sun. Notable stretches are eras of time. Swiss roll fits, and first of a kind is a pioneer. Okay, that didn't click on the first look, but that seems to work. Okay, let's finish it off. 44 down, Ragnarok hero. That's Thor, I think. 54 down, become friendlier. To thaw your icy personality. 60 across, greet warmly, could be hug. 63 across, in the past, ago. 66 across, unionize. To wed, to get married, to enter into a wedding union. King size is huge. Hope to God for fervently wish, yes, and wed and thaw, those all seem to work. 56 across, family room. I want to say den, but that's kind of where you might go to get away from your family for a moment. Result of multiplying is the product, if I remember my grade school arithmetic. 56 across, family room. Yeah, it's still like Den. Franklin, who received honorary degrees from Harvard, Princeton, and Yale. 47 down, probably Aretha Franklin. We'll try Den. 57 down, morning's end is noon, when the morning part of the day is over. 61 down, some energizers, could be double A's. Energizer capitalized, so it's probably reference to the battery brand. 64 across, sound during allergy season. Achoo. And Bob Marley's Get Up, Stand Up. Stand up for your rights. 62 down, Atlantic food fish. Let's try cod. And texting feature that sometimes goes awry. And what was used on these theme clues, autocorrect, is the texting feature, and probably somebody started typing names of cars, but the autocorrect changed it into these weird phrases: Chewy Impala, Fork Explorer, and Jeer Wrangler. Okay, I like that. 48 down, wields as influence, exerts. 59 down, home run pace, a home run trot. Just happened to see an old ESPN commercial with Aaron Judge getting on a treadmill, jogging slowly, then getting off, then the camera spins around and shows that he had it set to home run trot. He was practicing that on the treadmill. 51 across, big primate, probably ape. 51 down, Taylor Swift concert venue, could be arena. 52 down, hard to please, picky. 58 across, looks like Tetris, metaphor for fitting items into a tight place, yes. 65 across, name on some compact trucks, Tonka trucks. Como estás for 53 down. How are you? In Spanish, hotel bookings are stays. And S finishes the puzzle. 11 and a half minutes for a Friday puzzle. Not bad. I like this one. Chewy Impala didn't really mean anything to me at first. Then when I kind of started figuring out this was Fork Explorer, then it clicked. Okay, we're looking at makes of cars here, makes of vehicles. Chevy Impala becomes Chewy Impala. Ford Explorer becomes Fork Explorer, and Jeep Wrangler becomes Jeer Wrangler, and those are all due to autocorrect. Any other tricky clues? Thaw kind of gave me pause. Den, as I said, I was reluctant to put that in, but I guess you can have a family den. Plato, I think we had the P and the L, so that's a philosopher name that fits there, even though I didn't know that title. All right, that's today's puzzle. Thanks so much for joining me. Please come back for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.